This episode of Addicted to Salsa is brought to you by Gabellini Dance Shoes. For more information, visit gabellini.addictedtosalsa.com.
Okay, to get started, again, we're going to count down one. We're going to start off with a right turn for the ladies. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Except, of course, before she finishes turning, I also finish turning and face in the same direction that the lady's facing. Okay. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay. Now, for a windmill, if you've never done a windmill before, it's really very similar to a crossbar lead with an outside turn. So if this is 12 o'clock and this is 6 o'clock, the lady is going to be turning clockwise, okay? So it's very similar to this move if we go back on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, okay? Now, the windmill is just a variation in style of that move. So when you do a fundamental move like a crossbar lead with an outside turn in a different fashion, for example, with in windmill form, which her arm is more straight, you have to realize that you have to maintain the lead the same. Okay, you may change the style, but you have to maintain that lead. And the lead here is that you want to provide that type of rotation, that she's going to be rotating so that she gets the lead that she wants to do a crossbar lead with turn, okay? From here, since in the video it might not be so noticeable, I'm not just raising the hand up, I'm actually moving it clockwise out to first provide that lead and gain momentum. The second part of the windmill, I keep the hand straight, but it just goes straight down and up for the ladies. So really the first one is the key lead and key move so that ladies maintain the same, I guess, movement, you know, crossbar lead with an outside turn while you change the style of it, okay? So from here, this is still on, this is good. Ladies go back on 1, guys, you go forward on 1. We do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and you are gonna end up doing an open break on 1. Okay, so now with real counts and real momentum, okay, we do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, now regular copa, I'd go back on 1, 2, 3, and use something with the hips. Now, because this move is a little bit more complex and we're tying it to a crossbar lead 180, we're actually going to move the control point from the hips. If I'm using too much technical talk, the control points, no. Instead of stopping the lady on her hips, we're going to be using her shoulders because we gain more control of her frame, okay? So as she goes back on 1, 2, 3, we're going to use both of our hands to stop her, you know, kind of on the shoulder blades, and spin her like a top so she can turn as she's doing the copa this way, okay? So maybe from a different angle, we'll just try it from here so you can kind of see it, and I'll kind of move out of the way. So we go back on 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, I use both of my hands, 1 to stop her, 1 to control the frame. And then from here, I use both of my hands, more this one than the left one, but 2 points of control is better than 1. So I come here and I spin her like a top, okay? So going back to this position. Again, we're gonna do the open break. 1, 2, 3 for the copa. We do 5, 6, and 7. Okay. As she's finishing 7, we're just going to go in for a crossbar lead with turn. So as you see her back from that turn, you're going to now again use your right hand to provide force, so you can come in and do that crossbar lead 180. Okay. So from here, just to review a crossbar lead 180, we're from here. We do 7. 1, 2, 3 to open up, and then launch her for her styling, whatever she wants to do, okay? So from the very beginning, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Ladies, it's time to break down all of the styling for the entire windmill combination. So we're going to start with our left hand styled out here with our wrists nice and flexed. And we're going to start going back on 1, 2, 3. Here's our prep for a right turn. So we bring our arm in on 5, 6, 7. Here the guy is starting to lead us through the windmill combination. So we realize that we don't have any room for this arm. We don't want it to get tangled up. So we're going to keep it planted right here on our left hip. Here we go through. Then we can bring our arm back out. It's safe for styling back on 1. Now I'm going to switch angles. We left off on the open break with styling out on 1. And here we're going to lead into the copa. So we have 1, 2, 3. For this part, our arms are up above our head, and it's important to keep our abs nice and engaged and tight, because we're going to go into this spin that he's leading us with our shoulder blades. So we want our bodies to all move together instead of being a little bit floppier. So we're tight like this. We're going to go into our spin. On this part, you have the option of bringing your arm down there for additional styling.
Okay. Now, ladies also have an additional styling depending on guys what you do. Now, if you come out of that crossbar lead 180 and you provide enough force to launch them out of that 180, they're able to use that momentum and add more styling, and that's what we're going to do. So if we're here, let's just move a little bit more back. If we're here, imagine I'm doing the 180 and we end up here, and I'm going to provide him with enough force to come out.
So here, ladies, we have the option of doing a kick on 1. We can kick up going 1, 2, 3. For this kick, to break it down, you're going to put your toe against the ground, creating a lot of friction. Bring it up, keeping your toe pointed, and back down.
Guys, whenever you launch them and you think they're actually going to do some type of styling like that, make sure that when they do that move, you provide stability with your arm. It's very, very important, because if it's floppy, they'll end up falling over, and you don't want the woman to fall over.
Thank you.